Okay, so there are a lot of people that don't want to see me on, but I'm being forced to go on. These are my notes that I've written down. And there's a girl here, and my connection to her telepathy and my telepathy and our spiritual gifts is so powerful. She is the only reason that I'm not cowering right now. And everything that I said I was going to do today, I'm actually getting done because of her spiritual ability uniting with mine. So I'm going to talk right into the mic. Street rash. Kylie and I coined street rash, these nasty men in my face. This last ex was a nasty man. I have to take a brief pause right here and tell you that I'm very nervous in this country. I'm very nervous in America because there's a kids section right next to me, and I'm being called to read this stuff. And this is a report nation. I have reports right now on my desk, which is why I'm not able to fully enjoy Facebook and fully enjoy YouTube. So this is kind of scary that God is calling me, but I'm one of the many people fighting for freedoms in America. Pretty soon you won't be able to even do this. Jesus. And Kylie is policing my voice right now, so it's only so much I can say. She is limiting. She's not letting me speak in foreign languages, and she's limiting how much English I can speak. So let me stop pussy and footing and just get to it. Back to, it's not a physical abuse, a punch to the face is still abuse. The rash. I've resorted to alleys. I won't rule out sewers to minimize these military flags. People flag me on foot. Fewer people flag me on foot in their alleys, like the Underground Railroad having to travel by alley. Let me tell you something else that spooked me. I was cowering in the alley trying to hide from people. And God is talking. He's talking to me now as I was going through the alley. He's like, "You're good looking. You're not the problem. They're the problem. You come out of the alley. You come. People want to see you. So some of my fans wanted to see me, and God forced me out of the alley, showing people where you can still get something good to eat and of good quality. And God doesn't want me to hide my wealth. There are people who don't want me to have cash. That's $187.96 in food stamps. And there are people that didn't want me to have that. So God's making me, He doesn't promote you in private. So yeah, I was hiding in the alley and God made me come out. And He's telling me, and then there was a hog in the alley. You know, you might I come across some often dogs that are so abused by their owners, they won't let you pass. Like He owns the alley, and God is telling me, and Kyle is telling me He doesn't own the alley. You can walk the alley if you want to. So God made me come out of hiding like King David. And I got two more pieces of information if you will let me read. And again, I'm not supposed to be talking this way. This is America. You can't. You saw what happened to Jimmy Kimmel or whatever his name was, whatever the fuck his name was. You don't hear anything about that anymore, and so people can't get back at me. They are still messing with me physically with assaults, but they can't finish me off. At one avenue, now they're attacking my accounts since they can't hack through. They're putting reports on my desk, and I got one this morning, several about the way that I post. And I know who has done it to me, and God is still making me face this person because the police want him out. They want him. He works around children, and they do not want him around children. He's not the only one that they sent me as a mole, and I'm a woman, and he's mad because I don't want to fuck him. I'm scared to death. Kids area is right on me, right next to me. Go where you're being called, and like I said, if the government is in fact watching on a two-way screen, just do what they tell you to do. CDC, all those people just do exactly, whether you're a man or woman. You might be a man and they might call you to do woman duties. Right now I'm a woman and I'm being called to do a man's duties. It's very dangerous to do whatever they say. So that being said, maybe they will allow me to speed this up. You're heightened trouble at your apartment. Well, I was just leaving. We were just leaving. Kylie and you, when trouble arises and the two of you are out. That's what we do when we're out. These places that I keep getting sent, that the United States government is sending me to, fights are breaking out. Some of the fights I'm in, some of the fights I'm not involved in. And I hate for this to fall into the hands of my enemies, but you've heard it before on TV. I've heard it before, both TV and in real life. When somebody starts trouble with you in a public space or in your home, I hate to say you should leave your own home. You've heard people say, and then sometimes they still want to make trouble even though you're leaving. You tell them, I was just leaving. We're about to leave. Smart people do that. They leave when fights start to break out. Because even if you win the fight, you could get really hurt. You can get really injured. So I'm praying that this girl will be blessed who is getting me through all this. She's getting me, and I'm trying to get home before the sun gets low. It gets colder as the sun gets low. I don't know if y'all noticed the jacket, what it says. The wrong side. It's like, damn, come on, two-way mirror. But think about, it's not just me. Think about anywhere you see somebody using their gifts and their talents. When a Super Bowl, all of us won't see a Super Bowl. We won't be Super Bowl talent in our own lifetime, but God gives us all our own gifts and talents. We all won't be Major League Baseball players, but you think about the adversity that those guys see. How many people want that one same spot, and how much they would do to hurt them to keep them from winning those Super Bowl rings. And that's what I'm going through, is what I mean to tell you, is how bad I want to succeed and how bad I got people out there that, I have fans and I have enemies. That's a part of life. But if you don't stand up for yourself, then you won't have any enemies. Everybody's your friend. It's not the way God intended. And that's what I'm telling you about the parable about the major leaguers and the major football players, American players. Is the foreign ones, is that not everybody's rooting for them. I have some people who they're an inspiration for me. They don't just give up and quit and go work at Burger King. I mean, I can't think of any of their names right now. There's like a Kibble guy who works for the 49ers, and what if he just quit and started flipping hamburgers where I work, McDonald's? I've done that before. Things get hard, and mother used to say, tough get going. So go where you're called. And he might have you on a different timeline, because I'm asking God, why didn't you do this 10 years ago when I was at McDonald's? You could have saved me the trouble working there. He's a God of timing. So now he's telling me it's time. Let me get through this reading. It's okay to find certain men repulsive. Your mother didn't give you permission. It's okay not to want to mate with every man. It's not what Jeff said. Sometimes it's not sexual tension. It's okay not to want to fuck the guy, not to want to fuck every guy. House of Podcasts. I'm trying to make sense of my notes. Oh, House of Flying Daggers. And I quote, how could you love Jen in just 3 days? Jen. It's a great movie. I recommend you check out House of Flying Daggers. And I remember in the movie, it was the main characters, the lead girl. She wound up having sex with Jen, and she just met Jen, and this guy had been chasing her since they were kids. And the guy hated Jen because the girl was in love with Jen. She only knew Jen 3 days. That's how I feel about Maria. Like, she's in love with me. the guy who filed all these reports against me. That's what I'm feeling. The kind of energy I'm feeling coming from the reports is that how could she love me in just 3 days? She just met me. He's been trying to have sex with her and get her pussy. Again, the children want to get put out in just 3 days. So he's been, I had a guy tell me that to my face at a party once. It was this girl named was Katie. I can't tell that story here, that's for sure. I got Katie. We had sex in about the same timeline, and this guy named Patrick threatened to beat me up. He threatened to beat me up, and I'm a woman. It was at a party, and I got roofied, and one of the kids pulled me aside. This guy, I don't know if he was in high school, and he said, I said, "What's the problem?" He said, "You had sex with Katie, so what? What's the problem?" And he said, "Patrick's been trying to get that, have sex with her for. It took him like 10 years, and you just got here, and I was like, oh shit." And he was like, "I gotta get you out of here. We gotta keep you safe." So that's what I'm telling you about Maria, is that there's a lot of competition, and I wasn't even trying to get with her, but this guy's got it out for me now because I just met Maria. That sums up my point to why I keep to myself in Kali and I's lives. Kali and I, this is making me even more closed off. We keep to ourselves. When I'm around Maria, I only talk to her when I have to. That's how good looking I am. I don't see myself as good looking because of people like Patrick, people like this, people who are my enemies. And but as closed off as I am, she found a way to infiltrate, and it's causing a lot of problems in my life. Lots of problems. So this is this guy's way of getting back at me. Maria flagged you. That is the only purpose of Gage. She's not Herbie, Patty, Avery. At least she can admit it. So here's the thing. I have a place to get Wi-Fi, and I so desperately want to get away and cower away from this trouble with Maria that I begged God this morning, harder than I've ever begged anybody or anything in my life. And I said, "God, you sure? Are you sure that's the place you want me to go?" Just to get away from her, because she really, I can't see myself as attractive. I got to learn to love myself, but she really can't keep to herself. She can't keep away from me. And when I'm thinking about when she was doing her little performance at the table, and I'm thinking, it ain't nothing over here related to her job. Why is she over here on me on this table? And she won't go away. But God has let me know, no matter where I go, I'm going to have that problem. I've tried running to different locations to do what I need to do, and I have that problem no matter where I go. But and he's saying it's because you're good looking, and even if you were ugly, it's just something about you, and that draws people in. So I beg. I'm still begging God now, because that's my next stop. I'm still begging Him that I got the message wrong. Like, you sure you want me to go to where Maria is? Did I catch that right? And he's like, "Yeah, that's the spot. You can't just leave her. You gotta help her." So I'm praying I got my facts mixed up, but God's telling me that I did not mix my facts up. And it's this pull, this compulsion that I can't fight to go to her. I'm married. The people, they feel it. The people, I can feel a spiritual growth as I was walking here today. Discouraged, not discouraged because of the walk, discouraged because of the men that placed themselves along my path. And it was fewer men this trip. So the prayers are working from the saints. And the people are letting me know, like, you're married to her. You just don't believe because she's not right on you. She's not right on top of you. She's not by your side. You really are married. The people are like, you should believe it. You really are married. And look closer.